Hello, welcome back to 7th Gamers with Zenaris. Once again playing Distant Worlds Universe. If you're still watching, this is episode 6, and my fledgling little kingdom has not only broken out of our home systems down here, expanded into this otherwise unsettled cluster to the north. Although I know there's no north in space, you know what I mean. All these little rings like this are just saying, hey, there's a planet in this system your people could colonize. Which, as you can see, there's a lot of those, and that's why I want to, like, fortify everything. So I kind of look around. There's, of course, the civilization down here, which I'm on friendly terms with, and I don't think I'll ever really have an issue with. There's a couple systems over here, which appear to be bugs. Aquatic people, and reptiles. Okay. None of those are humanoid, unfortunately, so. But, I'm pausing the game now. We're gonna see how this goes. There's a lot going on here. My mining station, it's under attack. It's okay, I don't have anything in that system anyways. Meh. So as you can see, I'm getting a lot of notifications here that, hey, this thing's under attack. You might want to do something about that. Sol 1 is apparently colonizable. Okie dokie. As you can see, Aleph here is a veritable fortress. I don't think pirates are going to go anywhere near that. Why are you way, way out here? That doesn't even make sense. Fleet are you guys? 12th picket? Where's the 12th at? Oh, that was the 12th. That doesn't make any sense at all. Whatever, game. Well, I'm getting a radar signal from here for some reason. It's weird. Trying to remember where my strategy was at. 7th down here. Picket fleet, so it's pretty small, not very powerful. Send them up there to patrol that area. Unsurprising. It's okay though, because I'll take that back in time. Let's see here. Looking for military, I think. War and attacks. No. There's one, I think, to tell it to stop recommending attack targets for pirates. I could be wrong. Nope, maybe not. And the 11th got ripped apart. Alright, so this area appears to be pretty safe. There is a specific button I'm looking for. I do not know where it's at. That thing still has a jump drive. There's no way. It still has a jump drive. So, where's the 11th? Probably into whichever fleet this is. 20th. Whoa, I got some, sure, whatever. We want to sell you tech because you have money. No, I'm good. And s'mores broken out. Not that anybody's really looking at me for anything, but whatever. Yeah, I've got a fleet sitting on that thing. So world annihilators are able to annihilate worlds. Simply put, they can destroy lots of stuff. And they're veritable fortresses even on their own. Why are you hanging out? Why are there two fleets hanging out here? No, it's just the 9th actually, never mind. Something. Yeah, no one's attacking Seoul anytime soon. That's a suicide run. You're gonna get your face kicked in. Not that they have an armada to speak of, but there's enough of them there that, like defense guns, that they're just gonna chew stuff apart. Like, that's not even gonna be funny. And you're not charging me a fortune. I'm good. I don't really feel like pissing off the Xenox, so my little attack fleets right now. Even if they are actually about to invade a world that I would prefer to have. Oh, that's Ancient Guardians. Forget that nonsense. Here's the Xenox. Yeah, they're not doing anything. It's a scout ship, whatever. Don't care. What is going on? Ah, I forgot about you. So it's actually been a few days since the last time I played this, so if I seem like I'm kind of lost in where I'm going, that's why. Yeah, it's in my best interest is to not have them be an enemy. Unfortunately for us, the base self-destructed. Haha. Sucks to be you. Has anybody in here see two ships that are not like the rest of them? And are not the 5th invasion fleet? Where's this at? Ah, technically in my sphere of influence, but not something I'm horribly concerned about yet. Destroyer's a whirlpool. I like how they name some of the things in this game. And then, whoosh! Because they all just interjump at the same time. Prepare to be obliterated. Look at that, 2,000 credits. Look at that, he actually managed to not die when stealing technology from some pirates. Oh, they're one firepower short of being elite. Darn it. Sorry, I'm a bit of a nerd sometimes. You get used to it, or you don't. I don't really care. Had an invasion fleet floating around somewhere. 5th. Oh. Once the 19th arrives, I'll see what they've got in system and act accordingly. Say, I made a new fleet there. Why aren't I seeing it anywhere? Have them go refuel, and then I'll send them out to go try attack something. Why you use your jump drives for such short distance, I do not know. Why don't you guys have any fuel? Yeah, I say nearest refueling point and they all go somewhere else. There's ancient guardians in the system. Pirates aren't going near that. That doesn't get me anywhere. Whoa, check out the number of independents. Holy crackers. And somewhere there's a large spaceport underneath all of that. No troops. Man, I wouldn't even need to try. Yep, they don't like me. Alright, 19th. Time to get the hell out of Dodge. Do I need to park a fleet there? Do I really? Man. I suppose while I'm looking around, I'll actually start colonizing some of these other planets. I can't do this one because they're reptiles there, and reptiles don't get along with humanoids very well. I can definitely colonize some of these other planets. that are nearby. I have a planet here somewhere. Don't I? Thought I had a planet. I guess I just have a giant fleet there. Wait, there's something I can colonize though. One of these moons. Or the ocean world. It's occurred to me the best way to probably do this is just to build a bunch of fortress worlds out here and let the pirates figure it out themselves. And by figure it out, I mean run aground against freaking planetary guns and then go the hell away. Hopefully. Or hydrogen, because it was named. Although, to be honest, you're probably ordering a gas giant that has no hydrogen. Never mind. I need a fleet there. Why don't I have a fleet there? Here's my nearest actual available fleet. In the Sol system, probably. I have very few actually available fleets. That's horrible. Let's look at these planets first. You at least have a starbase. That's better than a lot of your compatriots. You have defensive batteries. Followed by nothing. And nothing. We need to fix that. Those guys are on the fringe, so I'm not too horribly concerned about it. Fuck that. Patrol the system. Have fun, guys. You're gonna hate me. Meantime, the economy is going to love me. Check something real quick. So some of you might be wondering at this point why I don't design my own ships, and I'm going to show you that real quick. Let's say add new. Well, first off, I'll have to turn this off temporarily. But, I'll leave it on. But as you see, there's a lot of designs here. In fact, there's probably hundreds of them. So many ships. But there's a cool one up here somewhere I saw. And the game's like, hey, you've been playing for half an hour. So, I'll pick this. And there's a lot of options here. There's a bunch of stuff it has to have, like fuel storage, command centers, reactors. Technically it doesn't have to have weapons or anything else. You can design every ship in your entire empire if you want. You're going to be a busy man if you do that. But, the game needs to know what it is, because You don't tell individual ships what guns to fire, you just tell them who to fire them at. And they pick out how they work best on their own. As you can see, there's a bunch of options here if you're not watching at anything. Actually, you can't even see the options. That's horrible. So that's one of the things about how this game is set up. It's kind of weird to record. I'm just happy I'm able to show you most of the screens. But so you can't see it. You can have options like escort, frigate, troop transport, resupply ship, colony ship, mining station, small spaceport, defensive base, monitoring stations. There's a whole bunch of options, and you can tell it what to do if it's a stronger opponent, weaker opponent, if it can invade, when it flees. And I've got a list of components I can put on these things. This is the area that would actually have stuff on it. And here's all the stats of the ship. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. I'm not really familiar with how this works. Added a fusion reactor. Okay, cool. Has excess energy output. But let's see. I want some shields. $3,600 shields. Okay. Shields. Let's put some blasters on it. Oh, so I'm gonna need some more reactors. Some armor on it, cause armor. Whoa. Let's see, I have kind of shitty armor right now. I haven't really put anything into it. There's a bunch of options here. I don't really play with this too much. I don't really know what I'm doing with it. But every time your ship takes damage, it will take damage to a specific component. An armor plate, a shield generator, weapon systems, even the jump drive can get hit. And yes, if your jump drive gets hit, you're marooned on snail drives unless you have a constructor come out and fix it. Go away, Xenox. Mine. Haha, so much for you. 30% corruption. Holy crackers. These people are surprisingly happy with me, though. What does this planet think it should build? A small spaceport. I vote to medium spaceport because I know what's going to be here and what this entire area is going to look like eventually. Attack with nearest available fleet. Bye-bye. This thing's going to get cut apart. It has guns, but they can't really do anything. And I'm attacking with a veritable fleet. Ooh, B9. Where's that at? Lost ship. Wait. What? That's like nearby. Forget that. I'm not interested. There was a planet out here that was on like a horrible world. Not that one. There's one of these systems. Maybe Adoba Prime? The planet was just a waste. Yep. I'm surprised they're as happy as they are because... Dang. Terraformer can only go so far. Terraforming facility repairs damage to the quality. It doesn't upgrade, just repairs, apparently. Oh well. Yeah. No offense. You don't need all that. You're a speck on the intergalactic spaceway. Why do I keep zooming into systems that I don't have an actual, like, planet in? It's annoying. Merc Door 2 is being fortified. Looks like I moved into Karen system. Pirates showed up. Awesome. I should send a freaking colony ship here. Where is my nearest colony ship? That would piss them off. Look at all the freaking troops. That's almost 1 billion people on that world too. That's a huge tax bird, like, boon to me. Whew. Money. Money, man. Money. Others. I don't know if I can find, like, the breakout of my civilization. No. Empire summary. You'd think it would be in here somewhere. Like, all of your stats. Like, your actual breakdown by, This is just in diplomacy, the order. These are listed in by, like, their predominance. Oh. I mind they're doing really well. Whoa, I've passed the secure and harmony in military strength. It only took 6 episodes. They're still beating me in strategic value and tax revenue though, but like this expansion has been a huge boost to my economy. Why do the pirates have colony ships? Whatever. Not thinking about it. Alright. 5th invasion fleet. I had to take that system, but they're gonna kick me out of it so quickly. It's not even gonna be funny. They really want me to build cruisers. Holy snackers. That's a lot of cruisers they want me to build. But I will agree that I need more ships. No, I think cruisers come with troop transport functions. Yeah, look at my bonus income right now. It's not even funny. $22nd. In here. Really, the seconds in here? Yeah, I guess they are. fleet is that? 5th Invasion Fleet? Okay. Welcome to the 5th Invasion Fleet, ladies and gentlemen. Got a massive boost of power. Whoa, they've got some freaking power, man. Check out the number of troops. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. That's a spaceport? Whew. Oh yeah, it's this system right here, right? Yeah. Malorian. Not Osis. Where's that? If you all want to see like a true military engagement in this game, you're about to see it. I'm basically throwing everything that has a gun at this system. Sabao, where's Sabao at? Okay, tracking. You guys really need to refuel. Seconds under construction. Can you imagine what these pirates are gonna think when this fleet just drops out? Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Like, these pirates are gonna have a lot of other things on their hands than dealing with me. Oh wait, no, it's just gonna be dealing with me. They're gonna have precisely nothing else that's a priority. These guys, what? I thought we had a deal. Ooh, yeah, forget that. No offense. I think that station's got ya. Just saying. Ah! Alright, the Battle of Battles is about to commence. An unfortunate loss, but necessary. That was atrocious. What? Man. That's not what was supposed to happen. That's like the exact opposite of what was supposed to happen. I'm sure someone's gonna be watching this like, you use the worst fleet distributions ever. I'm just be like, I don't care. It's my thing. Leave me alone. Bit of a mouthful, but... I don't have any fleets down here, do I? I don't even want to think of this price tag's gonna be. Technically affordable. Although I'm sure they're probably going to immediately cancel it. Accelerated construction. Yep, somebody already built those. I think the Securans built that wonder. No, that doesn't mean zoom out, damn it. Ugh. As far as coordinated expansions go, this was not a good one. If I started this over, I would have done that way differently. Much more careful and precise, but I was like, there's so much free land up here, I need to have it all. That was a bad idea. I'm not sure where that's at. Yep. Why isn't he? Oh. Actually quite surprised I've been left relatively untouched up there. I mean, there's nothing in that system otherwise. So I can kind of understand why they just kind of left my fleet there. Yes, I just bought a technology for like 800,000 credits. Not my best idea, but not my worst one either. Scroll down, find the ones that haven't been built yet. New fleet. And yes, I'm going to be doing this quite a few times. Not that these would stop a concerted pirate effort, but these aren't designed to hunt pirates. These are designed to stop other stupid things. Like, rogue just single couple ships dropping in and be like, I want to attack this mining station. No, you don't. So I just freaking... Well, that just happened. Oops. Pretty sure there's already a fleet in Missile Junction. Yep. Notice how they're not even touching Seoul, though. Like, there's nothing there we want. We're fine where we're at. Ooh, that was named wrong. You could rename planets. I'd rename this not Earth. Because, you know, it's not Earth, but it's in Seoul. It's weird. I just want to confuse people. You know, the bad thing is I doubt that attack even, like, really dented the pirates. It just kind of annoyed them. Ew, republics cost money. Yeah, I'll stick with the monarchy. Huh? I'm sure they're gonna like drop out of here pretty quickly, but meantime. Rah. I'm confused. What is this fleet missing? 2 ships. They have a single cruiser. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize you could do that. And so if I turn the scanners off, influence off, you can just see my defense bubbles. And the system's under my influence. This then I can automate them and they'll act on their own. And defend. system. It's like in the home sectors, like the ones that are heavily fortified, I don't really need like 4 fleets on them. I just need a couple to do the job. It's really random. Okay. Resources. None. So I'll send you down to Adobe Prime because honestly, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of action anywhere. So on that note, I'm finally figuring out like proper defensive deployments. So for the next time I'll finish this all up. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all back in episode 7.